Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. Yo, listen, this is my last and final response to this Vlad shit, okay? Because I keep hearing people say shit like, "Oh, he bodied you. Oh, he killed you." Listen, man, I'm 51 years old. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not in junior high. This high school notion that somehow I have to equally respond or miss me with that. I'm a grown ass fucking man. All right, I'm not in high school. And stop thinking that just because Vlad is talking that stops anything. It doesn't. Stop thinking that just because you get out the water at the beach, the sea level changes. Nothing stops, regardless as to what he said. That being said, he's using me in this situation to grow his numbers. I'm going to do the same. This Wednesday, the Spears and Steinberg podcast is my final response to this. And I'm done.
I hope so, because, bro, you've been taking L after L. First off, here's your first L. You said that shit, but you forget that you're the one who brought it to the internet. Vlad never said nothing. You did this shit. Then your second L was you not knowing what the hell actually means staff.
I'm about to sue you for defamation of character. This is about to get ugly. Because now you're just making shit up. I saw the clip where you said your staff, as in multiple people, said that I was disrespectful to them. Your staff, you got one guy that's in the studio with you, and that's the cameraman. And the only interaction I ever have with your camera guy is when he mics me up. And I signed a tablet saying you could use my light ever exchange between me and the one guy in the studio besides you. Your staff, and I'm disrespectful, you have a lawsuit coming. You're lying. To the people that watch Vlad, he is a liar.
A staff, group of employees, has no set number of people, as it depends entirely on the size of the organization. Common examples include restaurant teams requiring 1 to 2 support staff per shift, to congressional offices with roughly 15 to 45 plus.
Said that he gonna sue me for defamation because I said that he was rude to my employees. That things are about to get ugly.
We're gonna blend the Vladtv interview with Tekashi and goddamn Aries Spears, because Aries is supposed to be bringing the freaking bomb. And I asked y'all at the end, wait to the end and see if he delivered.
Vlad is such a narcissist and sensitive. And listen, I'm an egomaniac. I got my flaws as far as some of that goes, so I'm owning up to that. But I'm also not going to kiss your ass, which is to say, I guess in Vlad's mind, maybe I approached this wrong, even though I just simply said, yo, man, I would like a little bit more money. To which he said, and this is where he kind of rubbed me wrong, where he just goes, something, and he said it so blatantly, like, you know, you don't do what Boozy does, and I don't care what people say in terms of them telling you, yo, I watch the show for you. When you're not on, I don't care for it. When you're on, I buy subscriptions. The minute you leave, I cancel the subscription. All I'm simply going to say is there's value in that.
QR code right there. Tap that link in the description. It's free cash. It's Ceddy Nash. Y'all know we go together like Kobe and Shaq. You feel me? They said no more 5. We gonna put 10 on it. So I know it was Cinco de Mayo. Y'all probably went and did y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Sat there, celebrated with the hombres and the hermanos. Man, you got to get your pesos back. So what they said was, listen, you play some games and you gonna get your feria, hermano. Look, click that QR code or tap that link in the description. As soon as you install the app on your phone, they gonna go ahead and put 10 in your account, and you can keep on rolling until you cash out. Hit that QR code, tap that link in the description. Free cash, Ceddy Nash. Let's get back to the content. You literally forgot the part where you're the one who brought this shit up. You brought it to Vlad that, hey, bro, people in the comments are saying that they only subscribe. People in the comments say they only watch. So you thought that was your leverage because of comments that were left on YouTube. So you just lied right there. Or maybe you prefaced it wrong. Possibly.
And I know I know I don't get the numbers that Boosie gets. So I'm not asking for what Boosie gets. But what I'm saying is, if there is value, And people telling you that, yo, I watch because of him. I get subscriptions because of him. Well, the nigga, break a little bread. Because if I'm the last of the Mohicans, and I thought Tony Yayo wasn't on anymore, but he still is. As far as I know, Lord Jamar quit. Godfrey, I know for sure, quit. Boozy, because he's not getting the money he wants, he quit. If I'm one of the last staples left that generate numbers, work with me. And the main thing that struck me wrong is I said, Vlad, don't tell me my worth. Because while you might feel I'm not, and maybe he thought I was asking for what Boozy was, which I wasn't. And I thought I made that clear. I'm just saying that if I have any value, let's talk. But to simply go, oh, I'm not going to pay you just based off what people say. And I'm going, I think there's value in that. And then so he goes, yo, I'm going to call you. Let's talk about it. And at the time he wanted to talk, I couldn't talk. I was busy.
Aries, how do we know you didn't put those comments into your damn self? And those couple of comments don't mean shit. No disrespect, but if those same people aren't coming in droves of hundreds or thousands to your platform on YouTube and saying, listen, bruh, I'm here because I rock with you and I only go there. So it's not like there's a reference that you can even point to. And I'm not trying to say, and if it comes out this way, forgive me. I'm not trying to say don't go try to get your bread and all that. You attacked wrong. My whole thing about this is you attacked wrong. Some of y'all see the beginning of this and go, well, Vlad said his employees, and all of that shit. Let me tell you something. I've been around Vlad on both coasts. I've been around Vlad in LA. I've been around Vlad in Atlanta. I've literally sat in interviews, multiple interviews with Vlad in LA, and I sat in an interview with Vlad in goddamn Atlanta. Let me help y'all out. Vlad has security. So, Aries, if the security guard says you were rude, then there's two people, from what I know, that are sitting in the doggone interview place in LA. When I've been there, there's been three people sitting in a room. I'm not going to, say too much or anything, but bruh, I've seen it firsthand. So you're not even telling the truth right there. And some of y'all will go, bruh, you caping for Vlad and all that. No, because I'm not saying to Aries, bruh, listen, you're wrong. I'm saying the way you go about it is wrong. See, what Vlad did was Vlad said, and I'll give Vlad the benefit of the doubt because it doesn't make sense. Vlad said, listen, Boosie came to me, we ran the numbers, we showed him the figures. All you should have said was, hey, can you run the numbers with me, with Boosie, bro? Because, like you did Boosie? Because I'm seeing stuff in the comments, and I got to know I ain't tripping. Help me out for the one time. That's it. You went and said some shit that comments say. I got people that say Ceddy Nash for president. You think I'm finna go run a presidential campaign for that? And it's only been like 4 people. You mean to tell me that that's what the hell constitutes that? And I'm not saying there ain't hundreds of people or 50s of people or, tens of people, not 50s of people, but tens of people not saying that in the comments. Hell if I know. But to sit up here and not go based off the numbers, Vlad gave you the blueprint to play the game, and you didn't play the game.
Aries Spears, the only thing ugly about you is you without your makeup. Shout out to Candace. Go ahead and sue me. Go ahead. You can't sue over the truth. I said in the last interview that you were rude as hell with my employees. You show up and you forgot your sweat towel because you're so sloppy. You sit down. This is the only person I know that sweats sitting down. We have to have our air conditioning full blast whenever this comes over. I have to dress warmly in the middle of summer in LA just to do these interviews. So he sits down, he forgets his towel. He lives 10 minutes away. Instead of going back to his house and getting his towel, he tells my video manager, Leo, to go find him a towel somewhere in LA. This is not a gopher. This is not a production assistant. This is a video manager. He's ordering him around to go look for towels. So this big Jabba the Hutt sitting there with the air blasting, with makeup on, trying to get, wipe off the sweat and everything. So yeah, man, we're dealing with this lawsuit.
So where did the defamation come from? From you saying that
he's saying that I wasn't, that he wasn't rude to the employees. And listen, I've heard this from more than one employee. I'm not going to say who else there is because he might sue me. But trust me, I got people ready to testify.
Okay.
So go ahead and sue
So
me.
then when I didn't call him at the time he told me to call him, next thing I know, I see the clip of him talking shit. So I text him and simply said, you know what, and like, I was almost rubbing my forehead when I did it. It's like, man, please tell me that you're not doing what I think you're doing. Please tell me you're not throwing me under the bus because I didn't call you back. Like, please, Vlad. And I literally text him all this. Please, I didn't even watch the interview because I'm just hoping you're not doing what I think you are. His reply, F you.
Well,
wait. And then the next thing I know, here we are. So say what you're about to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think that was the closest to an apology that we're going to get. That was great. I like
And
that.
just for the record, to all you people hitting me up, going, yo, man, y'all need to make up and get back on the show because y'all two are like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali and the chemistry. That ship is sailed.
No, it hasn't.
That it's almost like a slave ship. That they got the niggas off of Africa and they went to America. That is gone.
Like Ike and Tina, you're going to be back together.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, come on.
No,
Okay,
sir.
but
Not after all the shit he said.
so he said, what time works? You said 5 p.m.
No, I didn't. I said, I'll let
After
you know.
5.
I said, I'll let you know.
I saw the screenshots.
I know, but I'm just saying. I said, at first, I said, I'll let you know.
I clear my schedule out. And I'm like, okay, me and Aries are going to have a business conversation at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock rolls around. He doesn't respond. I said, all right, cool. Next morning, maybe around, 10:30, 11 o'clock, I hit him up again. I said, do you still want to have this conversation? You know what he said?
What?
Yeah, at some point. I looked at my phone and I said, I am done with this forever. Aries Spears. Because here's the thing, right? The whole thing about having your own business and reaching a certain level of success is you get to decide who you want to work with. You get to decide how you want to spend time with the type of people that are respectful, they can have regular business conversations with you, and not people like this who are just jealous pocket watchers.
Correct me if we're wrong. That thumbs up emoji was brown, so I'm assuming it was the black person? So that would mean you said after 5. You just lied, bro. And this where it's hard to root for you, Aries. I typically am on the side of the brown man. You see what I'm saying? Even though, these right here, I know y'all be, nah, bro, nah, you better check that. You better check that Eddie Zion. Hey, anyways. So I'm trying to understand something. Aries, you said after 5. He didn't summon you to a beck and call. And this is why and where the internet starts to go, bruh, you just flat out lying.
I'm not sure. Then he picked the time. He said, let's do it at 5. And I never responded him.
What was the thumbs up for?
I'd have to see. I don't know what you think.
Okay, so I thought you said after 5, and then you didn't call him. And he goes, hey, blah, 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 you still want to, but you never responded. And then he reached out again and was like, hey, you still want to talk? And then you're like, at some point.
Okay.
So
that
you're
warrants-
coming here trying to
hold up.
ask for more money.
Hold
and
up.
then,
Wait. But even if I said that, okay, at some point, I'm busy. At some
I know,
point.
but there's probably something leading up to it.
But tell me what about that warrants you going, I'm going to just completely lie, throw this nigga under the bus, and talk.
Yeah,
I said at some point.
Maybe.
Here's what you're not going to do.
Overreaction.
You're not going to beckon me. And this is where Vlad's ego and him being a narcissist. You're not going to beckon me. You're not summoning me. I'm busy, nigga. I got to do. And despite what a lot of people believe, my legacy does not live and die on Vladtv.
No one said it.
No. Because people in the comments love to go, and I can show you, man, your career, man, you done fumbled the bag, man. Your career. Listen, I've been doing this for 30 plus decades. Before Vlad was ever
30 years.
36 years.
Yeah, but 30 decades is
30 years. And I'll be honest, I've been ignoring the clips. Every time I see one, I just go past it. Because I know me. And I'm fighting to just not be a Tupac and be like, that's why I'm fat. But the clip I saw, you go, so Aries when he comes to my studio, he berates and disrespects my staff. He's rude. He talks crazy to him. And you gave this one example where I just put the phone down and went, you liar. He goes, Aries brings a towel with him because he sweats. And one day he forgot his towel. So he stopped the taping and told, and let me be clear. When you go do Vladtv, there's two people in the room. There's Vlad and his camera guy who also does the sound. And I signed the thing saying you could use my likeness. Those are the only two people in the room outside of me. So you saying staff like you got a 15-man team. It's one. And at no point did I go, stop. And you said I stopped him and I told him, go to the store and get me a cloth. And we had to wait till he came back and brought me what I demanded. That never happened ever. And when I go to Vlad, the most conversation I have with his cameraman is, hey, how you doing? He mics me, I sign a little tablet, and that's it. We have never exchanged words, me and your camera guy, ever. I put that on my kids' lives and myself. If I'm lying, maybe all not wake up tomorrow. That is like Tony Soprano. I'm my daughter's nice. That's never happened, you liar, you snake.
Tell me about Candace.
Who's Candace?
The makeup artist.
What about her?
She's all the rave now. She sounds amazing.
Yeah, she's a makeup artist. And yeah, for the record, yes, I would have a makeup artist cover up the dark spots around my eyes because one, it's hot as a with them lights on. So yes, I do sweat, hence the towel.
Even though Aries Spears lied in the first clip and said, oh, he's only going to be reacting to Vlad on his freaking podcast that dropped today, that, hey, bruh, I'm going to go ahead and only react to you on this. So your offer still stands to come on Vlad's interview platform for free? Because he lied. He reacted again. Let me get what Vlad said on what he said, and then we'll get on out of here.
Aries made a video where he said, yo, I'll come back and do the interview for free so I confront you on all this. This dude crashed out trying to get a raise, and now he wants to come back and do it for free. And here's the thing, when I first saw that, I said, man, fuck this dude. I'm not gonna do an interview for free. But the problem is, man, is that he pulled out his Jewish kryptonite.
What is that?
Free.
Oh my God, yes.
He said 100% off.
I think he's just trying to capitalize off the moment.
Man, listen, you can't tell a Jewish person that it's free and expect them to have to do something.
Yeah.
So Aries Spears, you can come back.
So
you can come back and do a free interview.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. Hey, I got a quick question for y'all. So Vlad hit me up and he said to me, will you come back on my show like you said you would so we could address this face-to-face, mano-a-mano? And I told him, let me think about it. Give me 48 hours and I'll have an answer for you. But I want to ask you guys a question. And before I ask, let me say this. So I didn't see the whole thing, but people kept telling me he did a part 2 on me with Tekashi 6ix9ine. And one of the jokes he made was he said, I look like Kung Fu Panda. And one of the things I said was that Vlad is a liar. He lies. So one of the questions I want to ask, which is why I have a problem possibly doing this, is because if you lied once and you're a snake and you bit me once, that means you're going to bite me again. Where did Vlad get that joke from? Kung Fu Panda. You know where? He got it from me. When he came to my show, I do a thing where if somebody big and obese gets up, I call him Kung Fu Panda. And here's a guy that says or wants to make you believe he knows comedy. But yet you took one of my jokes to use it on me. Did he say that part? Should I go back? Let me know.
If you want my advice, my free advice, as free as the freaking interview that Aries Spears wants to do to Vlad. See, Aries is trying to parlay that to people to come there and this would be his last go around with Vlad and all this crap and everything. or it's going to basically leave such a freaking mark numbers-wise to do 500,000 to 750,000 views, and Vlad's going to just release the whole thing instead of clipping it up, and that right there will make the money that Vlad talked about, the $4,000 or whatever the hell. There's either one or two things that's happening. Either he wants to flood the traffic back over to his place, meaning his YouTube channel, and Spotify and all that and everything, which you should wear a freaking, you should wear a shirt constantly promoting your podcast and where to find it at and everything, and then have it agreed upon with Vlad that he can't cut that part out. So that way you flood the traffic back on there. It's called a walking billboard. So you can either do that, or you just set it up so that one day you'll think to Vlad and go, Vlad, listen, here's my numbers. Let's run this back, man. Let's hash it out as friends instead of enemies and see where the disconnect happened. Because Aries Spears, bro, based off of everything you said, maybe you should have reviewed what you said before you spoke. Because you told Vlad after 5. Vlad hit you up at 5:09. Then Vlad waited until the very next day around 1 o'clock. So Vlad waited almost 24 hours for you to get back with him and then said, are you ready to talk? And you said, yeah, another time. Or, okay, when I'm ready. That's the beck and call. That's the shit you accuse Vlad of doing. You actually did. And I'm not here to take anybody's side or anything like that, because it is what it is. But it's hard to agree with you when literally your actions don't. And Aries Spears, bro, let me help you out. If you do podcasts, bro, invest. It's nothing to invest with some dang things that can hold the mic up. Y'all holding the mic like this and everything. Bro, that looks cheap. Get you a mic stand, bro. Get you one of the little clip-on things that can hold the mic. They're inexpensive. That's like $20, $30. The reason why people say you blew the bag is because, let's say you only came on Vladtv, what, freaking 5 times a year? That's $20,000. That's a bag, bro. When Vlad try to sneak this and downplay the money and he says 10 figures, I never heard, and maybe I'm hearing it wrong, I never heard Aries Spears say, hey, bro, I'm making 5 figures plus when I go on there. That's not what he said. He alluded to a mysterious figure that the equation leads up to 5 figures, which it does. See, Vlad, all you're basically saying is if Aries Spears popped up 3 times, that's 5 figures right there. So by your own logic, you're doing your math wrong. It is what it is. I'm on nobody's side. I'm on the visionary side. But one thing we can't do is sit up here and spread lies. When I get it wrong, y'all hear me say that I was wrong some. And this one right here, Aries Spears, got it wrong, bro. But hey, maybe y'all feel a different way. Maybe you can point out certain things that I missed, certain things Vlad missed, certain things Aries Spears missed. What would be your advice? Just curious. Maybe y'all got it better than me. Y'all typically do. But hit right here to see how Zay Osama is screwed. God dang it. I mean super screwed. Or click right here for the playlist and get you through your day. I'll catch you on the next one.